done extremely well in white ball cricket, but this is going to be the big test here. How to beat Sri Lanka at the Fortress. Sri Lanka led well by Dimuth, and you've got young players to go with it. I've got Russell Arnold here with me to take us. Starts off with his typical in-swinging slanted delivery. Caught behind, gone, fishing outside the off-stump. Shaheen Shah Afridi nets one for Pakistan, gets his 100th scalp.
Too good, Afridi, too good. The batter.
That's beautifully driven through the offside. What a way to get off the mark. Stylish. Yeah. Nicely played through the mid-off area for 4. That's such a good shot. Great timing, and footwork was spotless. I think we'll have a pause. Cover's been ushered into the playing surface, getting back into the dugout.
Shah Afridi from over the wicket gets an edge and goes in the gap for 4. The very first ball Afridi bowls after the break, finds the outside edge, but where is the third? Once again finds the edge, taken in the slips. That's what he was aiming for, Kusal Mendes. That time it didn't bounce as much, it was a bit low, his hands were low, but don't forget he's up against a different kind of an animal in Shaheen Shah Afridi. Running in hard, bending his back, a lot of on the pads. If you get a boundary, don't bowl there to Dimuth Karunaratne. You should know by now. You have the artificial intelligence, you know exactly where Dimuth Karunaratne scores is. Going back to Yoira, Amir, and then beyond. I said beyond, not beyond you, but then coming towards Stupapong.
Wasn't in control, but a result is very good. He gets another boundary. Now coming back to the point.
So I didn't see that stride. Upish, but a boundary. Nice stride by Dimuth Karunaratne, pitched up. When he hits it in that area through extra cover, it looks very... I think the key was also the stride. He got close to the ball. We showed that previous boundary that he got through. Pull shot, top edge. I'm wondering whether it's gone all the way. It's not. The umpire says one or two bounces and 4. Again, I don't think it came on.
Oh, nicely timed. Nicely timed. Should go all the way. Another boundary for the Sri Lankan captain. It's 46 for 2.
Edge for 4. Playing away from his body. That was 140 plus. The 50 is up. That was streaky.
Yeah, you were talking about...
Hit him somewhere. He's walking. Karunaratne does not wait for the umpire's decision. He walks, and this is massive for Sri Lanka.
The other thing that we...
Edge, that's number 4, brilliant, brilliantly taken. That was flying. Oh, the captain moves smartly to his left, and Chandimal has to go. The batter is not sure how to approach their game, coming to terms with the pace. Yep, off the mark. Deft touch from Dhananjay De Silva.
Now we're talking about the pace and how it can be a benefit.
Absolutely unorthodox. And he gets a boundary. Despite that field on the leg side, Dhananjay is able to thread it. And yes, it's not the paciest track, so he had time. They're continuing to bang it short with Angelo Matthews on strike. The field hasn't changed at all.
Gotten wide and put away beautifully by the striker. He's in good touch. He knows his game. That's the other good thing about Angelo Matthews. So he'll bank on his all timing. Again, nicely behind that one, back and across.
Oh, that's nicely hit, nicely timed. He has started to grow in confidence. Angelo Matthews on an assign. And another one. 100 on the board.
Well, if the shot before this was... You talk about sea movement, that delivery, that...
And that shot was indicative of the fact how nicely the ball is coming onto the bat now, as opposed to... kind of... Not the right length. Not the right line. And the left arm on Oman Ali has been pinned.
to create that pressure.
He's not learning. And Oman Ali, he was penalised with a similar kind of a delivery in the previous over. This is intelligent batting, isn't it? That was better. And that's why a better result for the batter.
Yeah, they've enjoyed that, the crowd. How often we see wickets falling after a break of play. We saw that as soon as we came.
Nice shot, beautifully hit for 6. Lovely backswing and hitting it so crisply.
Really, really. It just appears...